Hey there, everybody. This is Luke from Streets.
Hello people, this is Squash Corner, and I just want to talk about how fighting games are too expensive nowadays. And I feel like Street Fighter 6 is a kind of a good example, but also like it's what's to be expected. For 60 bucks, you're getting the game, which is probably a potentially good story mode. We get our crossplay, we get our good online, got that rollback, and you get 18 characters. So to me, that's it seems pretty reasonable. Deluxe edition, you get 4 characters. That's the season pass. You get 4 characters. So in a sense, if you're doing the math, it's kind of like $6 per character, which doesn't sound too bad. But I guess since you're paying 85, you're also getting a set of colors and 4,200 drive tickets. What the fuck is 4,200 drive tickets? Tickets to play Super Street Kart Turbo and win Haru coins. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Which you can use to enter Street Night Battle Royale. Okay, and there's Ultimate Edition. Same season pass. 8 additional costumes, 2 additional stages. Honestly, the only thing I'm interested, is just the stages, because I know for sure I'm not going to use all the characters coming forward, and even more drive tickets, something that kind of nobody would want to pay for.
Poggers!
And then I'm not going to go too into the collectible edition, because the collectibles is like, you're buying merch practically at that point. And I kind of want that Kimberly figure for a jar purposes. Don't think too hard on it. So, I remember there was a point in time where if we knew there was DLC characters before the initial game's release, like it's already planned, I remember the fighting game community used to get really pissed about that. So my logic on it is, I could be wrong, but how I see it. So there's a certain budget that gets created to make the base game. Then they use an additional budget, like something separate, to make the DLC. That's my logic on it, but I don't 100% know if that's true or not. It's more if we're like a redheaded stepchild. Like we're so used to the abuse. DLC, deluxe editions, ultimate editions, all these different things. Basically, I'm just gonna tell you that you don't need all of this. Like, I guess my sense is that there's so much. If you want to buy everything for a fighting game, you're thinking it's probably gonna be like $1,000, like for character skins, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's FOMO that's what's killing us, that's making us buy things. So this is my issue, I guess, with like DLC passes of characters, is like realistically, if in base game, if it has 18 characters, are you using all those 18 characters? The majority, I'm pretty sure, of players are not doing that. This is just a heat of warning that if you're a fighting game player, buy base game. It's totally fine. Get into it. It's interesting buying a game in the beginning because everyone's learning together, which is great. So you're going to find people in your skill set. So I feel like buying a game when it comes out, a fighting game specifically, is a good way to do it if you want to improve. You don't need all the characters. Pick what you want. Or even when the season pass comes out, don't buy the whole season pass. Look at gameplay when the characters come out. See if they fit your playstyle, and then buy. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not your mom. So buy whatever you want. If you have the money, go for it. This is actually the big thing I want to talk about. So I'm okay now of not buying, the DLC, buying the skins, all that stuff. But something that's kind of a big problem I see moving forward, and even potentially it's going to happen for Street Fighter 6, is that we live in an age still that, let's just say a random DLC comes out of Street Fighter 6. Let's say it's Rufus. No one likes Rufus. Fuck Rufus. He sucks. Let's just say Rufus comes out, he ends up becoming top tier, right? But no one still wants to buy him because he sucks. Let's just say hypothetically. The problem is, let's say I want to practice blocking Rufus's block strings or whatever. You can't do that because you can't use DLC characters in training mode. This is my issue moving forward in all fighting games. The only fighting games that I know for sure that's not like that, it's like Multiverses and like Brawlhalla, I think lets you use all the characters in training mode just to check them out to see if you like them. So I think as a community, we did a great job asking rollback netcode. We're doing a great job asking for crossplay. The next thing, once we get crossplay down,
your purpose in life is to be in that chat, blowing a dick daily.
I feel like as a community, we all have to band together. And in my opinion, we should ask for DLC characters that you have to pay for. We could use them in training mode. I'm not saying use them online. I'm not saying use them in arcade or story. But it would be very nice and convenient to use it in training mode, because I think it's unfair that if you want to get serious in a game, you have to cough up the extra $6 per character if you want to learn a matchup. So that is what I'm trying to say for this video. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Hopefully we could all plead together and make this a reality. And that's all I gotta say. Thank you and goodbye.
See you in Street Fighter 6, everybody.